how well is Malta doing? We often hear news reporters talking about some report or other issued by some world authority or other about how well Malta's doing. But shortly after, someone else may present some other report saying that we're not doing so well after all. So the question is, how do we measure progress in Malta? This question is not unique to Malta. How to measure progress and well-being remains contested worldwide. Answering this question was the main objective of a research project undertaken between the University of Malta and the Malta Foundation for the Wellbeing of Society. How? A key goal was to gather all the key indices that measure well-being in Malta in one virtual space. That way, we could compare and assess how well Malta is really doing and by which yardstick. Malta features in many global indices, and thanks to them, we can also examine Malta's progress over time and in comparison with other countries. What kind of indices? The Gross Domestic Product is one such index. Every year, the National Office of Statistics of Malta measures the size of our economy, how much we earn and how much we spend annually. On this basis, Malta can be said to be performing well and growing annually. In fact, it is among the top 40 countries in the world. But this measure ignores all that which cannot be bought by money, and in so doing, leaves out various aspects of life that matter to well-being, like health, education, and free time. The Human Development Index is a different measure, which focuses on material wealth, but also health and education. As people in Malta tend to live long, and as many have attended school, Malta does well on this index too, with annual improvements. The Sustainable Development Goals show us how a state is doing in even more domains, as they examine the economy, health, education, equality, environment, governance, and more. Here we start to see a more nuanced picture of Malta's progress. In fact, while Malta does well on several indicators, it ranks quite low in the European classification. The Quality of Life dashboard of the European Union also measures well-being. It gathers information on economic well-being, social, environmental, education, housing, health, and even information on how people actually feel. Using this dashboard, it becomes possible to see that Malta is doing well on various counts, but could be doing better on others. For instance, on work-life balance and time use. So what? So we can start to see that Malta is doing well on the material front, on health, and on other criteria, but it could be doing better to improve quality of life. In short, when we ask, how is Malta doing? It's important to clarify what tool we are using to answer this question.